Well, happy OONSDAY, guys. Look up in that tree. There's a couple raccoons staring down at me. Sorry, guys, I have no food for you, but I have some water. It has been so dry, I'm going to go back to the old spot where I had water bowls and put some out for the raccoons. Okay, it's about a half hour before sunset. Got a little raccoon in this tree right there. There's another one went higher up. A couple little babies. Not sure if that's cuties or not. I poured a little bowl right here, hoping they'll come up to me and I'll show them the water. Have no food for them, but there's lots of acorns around. In fact, you're probably going to hear them raining down while I'm filming. This time of night, these big oak trees, these squirrels are going to town, dropping them down. And in this lower section under the hill, there's about 5 or 6 deer that come in around this time every night, and they start feeding on the acorns too. So oak trees are just incredible. They support about 250 different species. Just an amazing wealth of goodness for animals. This little guy is just pinned to that tree, won't come down. Come on, baby, I got some water for you. Much needed. We've had, goodness, probably 2 weeks straight with no rain. Look how hard that ground is. It is just solid. And most of this year, it was so saturated in here, so moist. And things have changed now. The weather systems have changed, and it's just dry, dry, dry. Well, come on, little baby. The water's over here. It's behind that tree. Over there. You gotta go find the water. Oh, someone's a little nervous. Someone's a little scared. Where's your mama? Well, come on, you silly monster. Come on. Oh. You're a little nervous. Yeah, this might not be one of Cutie's babies. You gonna jump? You gonna make the big jump? That's pretty far down. I think you should get closer to me. Oh, 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 oh. Good job. Look at that baby. You sniffing for acorns? There are acorns all over the place here. But while I was doing this, I kept smelling dog poop. And everywhere I go, I'm still smelling it. And I look. Yeah, I stepped into doo-doo. Ugh. Okay, so back by my old spot, I see a couple raccoons, and I poured most of my water over there in the old bowls, if you remember. We had that set up. That one baby is still dawdling back here, hasn't found my water bowl. But let's go see who this is over here. Oh yeah. Who do I see? Who is this? Oh, that looks like a cutie monster. So that wasn't your baby back there. Well, what are you doing, cutie monster? You looking for acorns? Hi, it's me. That's right. I'm here without food. How sad is that? And what are your babies doing over there? Did your babies find any water yet? Let's go see what your babies are doing. So whose baby was that back there that was coming up to me? You know, I'm only seeing these two with Cutie every time. And I have to wonder about the other 3. I can't really guarantee that they're not alive anymore. What are you doing in there? Did the chipmunk hide some acorns in there? I think so. I think they're finding the chipmunk stash. The chipmunks will hide away things all day. And then the raccoons will find it. So yeah, they're eating acorns right there. Oh, I miss these guys so much. So we got 1 raccoon over there on the ground, the one up in the tree. 2, 3, 4, 5 raccoons we have all together. I saw those couple coming in the woods that way, and I saw another one go up a tree when I came in. Didn't recognize who they were. Well, hi there. You guys got to find your water. Come on. Come on, let's go find the water bowl. What are you doing, little baby? What are you finding in there? What did the chipmunk put in there? Yeah, you go get your water. There you go. Water. You haven't had water here in a while. Although I did it a couple days ago. And I think I'm going to start doing this more regularly. Is bringing in 2 gallons at a time. So I got 1, 2, and that one 3 filled up here, and that little bowl out in the distance, because it's just horrible. I have no streams around here. There's kind of a marsh that would be a bit of a travel for them, maybe straight from this area about 3 city blocks, and about 1 city block in that direction is a newly constructed pond by what's new development, where houses are going up, new houses are going up. There you go, baby, get your water. Oh, cutie, cutie. I know, acorns are so bitter, and they're so nasty. You must remember the days of cookies, don't you? Your baby's over there by water. Go look at your baby. Her baby's getting big, and look, I knew it. I knew her tail was gonna fill out. I think when these mamas give birth, it just takes a load out of them. And they lose fur in places, and they're pulling fur out with their teeth to make nests. Boy, she's loading up on the acorns here. This one too, and I still smell that doggy doo-doo all over my shoo-shoo. Yuck. I'm sorry, kids, you smell that smell too. Look at all that water for you right there. Look at that. Oh, you gonna play in the water? Are you gonna be silly in the water? Are you gonna eat some acorns? So this tree puts out a ton of them. And I see branches moving way up there. The squirrels are still going at it. And it's amazing all the things that come eat that. The deer, I see the blue jays come down and get it. I see the chipmunks getting it. I see the red squirrels getting it. You hear that? It's just dropping, dropping, dropping. And these guys actually zoom on in and they start grabbing those fresh acorns. It's easier for them. Way out in the distance, there's an adult moving raccoon. I think it's an adult. These babies are getting so big, it's hard to tell. Boy, they're loving that water. They are just crammed in there. Oh, I want to pet you guys. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hi there, baby. Hi there, cutie. Acorns, acorns, everyday acorns. You know, when it's so dry like this, I wonder what that does to catching insects and grubs and worms. That's got to be so much tougher, because they just go deeper and deeper in the ground. But they look pretty healthy. They're nice and chunky. They're not getting food from me. Oh, cutie baby. Hi there, sweetie. I know. If you were pissed at me right now, I would understand. Yes, I would. I would totally get it. What are you guys looking for in there? What are you guys doing in there? What is in that hole? Did the chipmunk hide something in there for you? Boop. 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 Oh, just like old times, kinda. Kinda. Well, I really wish it was like old times. But I've been in full compliance with the law for, goodness, I think it's coming up on two full months now. And many of you probably have questions. How many are coming to my backyard? How many came to my yard when I first stopped? Well, for many nights I was putting the curtains down because I just couldn't handle them coming to the glass and asking for food. And for them to give up and move on. And they got the message, I would say, in about a week. Who didn't get the message so good was her and her mother, Moira. They came a little more often, but pretty soon a week would go by and I wouldn't see any of them. Which was so different when you have years of night after night after night visiting with these guys and hanging out with them, where that all ends. So now she shows up with her kids for water, because I have, goodness sakes, 1, 2, 3, 4 big water sources in my backyard right now, and they need it. It's probably the easiest thing for them to get. Well, it's the freshest because that man-made pond is kind of brownish water. Their systems can handle it, and you see all the tracks of the deer are going there too. They can handle that water, but they probably prefer what I have in my bird bath. Look at this guy hanging out of this. Hey silly, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. I'm gonna have to pull you out. What are you doing? What did that chipmunk hide in there? Goofball. Look at you. There's acorns everywhere. What makes these even better? Or did that chipmunk find something else? So, I don't see... Oh, wait a second. I do see a raccoon at the base of that tree where I had that bowl. All right. They found my other water bowl. I'm curious who that is. It's so dark out right now. But yep, right where we set that bowl, past my jugs, there is a raccoon drinking out of it right now. That makes me so happy. So what I need is to start to make this consistent so they could get water night after night after night. And as far as I know, there's nothing against the law for putting water out for birds. And if other animals come along to get the water, they gotta drink too. Okay, Cutie, I gotta go home. It's getting dark, sweetie. You gonna say goodnight to me? You wanna say goodnight to everyone? Everyone worries about you, and they think about you, sweetheart. And I think about you a lot still. And I feel so bad about your other babies. I hope nothing bad happened to them. I just hope they grew up extra fast and they're on their own. But I just love these little two munchkins she has. These ninjas are growing up fast. And I wish I could see them regularly like I saw Cutie regularly when she was a baby and I got to grow up with her and her and I got to form those type bonds. I'm not going to really be able to do that with these guys. Without food, that's very tough. I mean, I can bring water and we can have our moments. I'm just shocked at the amount of acorns all around these water bowls. I don't get that at all. So happy OONSDAY, everyone. Yep, still coming to the woods.